Welcome back to Planet Podcast. Watch this video before market open on Friday. 7/29/22. If you watched yesterday's video and you followed any of that or listened in on the live broadcast today, or you're part of the Discord, you could have made some serious cash. Yesterday's analysis played out exactly as we looked at with the analysis. The market could not have reacted better. So where does that leave us going into tomorrow? Well, we had a couple things come out today, some banger of news from the federal government, and we also had some pretty big moves in the after hours. So let's have a look over here at the charts. SPX, we're going to flip that over to SPY for you. SPY sitting at a cool, calm 408.25. If you don't know this, that's pretty high from where we've been. 408 is freaking up there, son. We've been trading this 390 range for a hot minute. Why are we at 408? Well, that's very simple. The analysis yesterday was based solely on a few things here. One of them being Apple earnings, Microsoft, big tech, all of the above. Amazon, look at that spike at the bell. Amazon absolutely crushed its earnings and guidance call, up 13.63%. That is a lot of money. I know it might not seem like it to people who don't know a lot about the stock market, but 121 to 138 and a 13% gain and a market cap of $1.24 trillion. Think about that. 1.24 trillion goes up by 13%. That is a lot of money. Now, Amazon is one of the largest holders in the S&P 500. Apple is one of the largest holders in the S&P 500 with a market cap of $2.5 trillion. So when it's up 3%, 3% of $2.5 trillion is a lot of money. It's a whole lot of money. What does that mean? That means that big tech across the board, with the exception of Facebook, because, well, we knew Facebook was going to dump, did extremely well on earnings. The other thing that came into play was the Federal Reserve came out and said, hey, by the way, today, I don't know if you know this, America, but you are in a recession. I don't know if you know this, but if you have a long-term portfolio, you are losing your ass over the last 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, down a lot, right? 20+%. We've been in a recession. They just finally acknowledged it, which some lead to believe is the bottom of the market. I don't know. To me, that didn't matter. So they came out with that, and people go, well, why? We're in a recession. Well, then why are we up so high? Look at the daily chart. Why? How did we get way up here in a recession? Well, because big tech did big things. Because our overall economy sucks. All we need is those big companies to do well, brings the market up. That is just the way it is. So going into tomorrow, we are going to see rocket ships. I am not giving you financial advice and telling you what or what not to do with your money. However, I will be looking at calls off the rip. I think that we are going to see an absolute rocket ship tomorrow. Going into the weekend, going into the end of the month. Let's remind yourselves that the end of the month is this weekend, and the first is on Monday. So let's close out the month hella green. I think if we look at the monthly candle here, hella green, right? The weekly, hella green. I think we're going to close the month out just that way. We're going to see a massive rally. I would not be surprised to see the S&P open tomorrow 1% up around 410 and run to damn 420. I would not be at the least surprised to that. Big tech is going to make big moves. Microsoft made big moves. Look at this move. After that, Microsoft doesn't even have earnings. Look at this. It doesn't even have earnings. I just realized that I went through those charts without being on here, but that's fine. We can go back. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Look, they're everywhere. Every single one of them to the moon. I think we're going to close the month out like that. Look for some volatility, maybe right off the rip. A couple down signals. Buy on the down. Ride that sucker probably all day. And then next week, we're going to be back to none of that matters. We start a new month off. Kids are going back to school. Spending is going to change. Vacation season's over. Things are going to go a little bit different, and we're going to play more on the technicals. But right now, we're going to play what is actually happening in the world, because that is what matters. And what happens with these big tech stocks, that is what matters. nothing else to me matters. As you can see, trades today, man, off the rip, exactly as I thought it would play out, to a freaking T. Facebook earnings, big dump, brought Microsoft down with it. Microsoft brought all the other tech down with it, and everything kind of had the same exact chart pattern. And then Microsoft said, peace out, we're going to bounce off of that. And as soon as Meta got hold of a bottom, we started to see this recovery, and you could have caught calls on just about anything and done absolutely fine. And then we saw Apple go, you know what? We're actually not going to sell off today because Facebook sucks. We're just going to run. And Amazon was like, peace out. We're doing great. You guys are on your own. And look at freaking Amazon rip. Put the 5-minute up here. It absolutely ripped today. Straight up, all the way to the bell. It was a phenomenal day. The trade, we did have a good bit of consolidation on Tesla. It was a little bit slower, but still a big move. 818 to 850, 845. Big move on Tesla, right? I mean, you're talking a solid intraday move. So tomorrow, don't look to have this big of a sell-off come in. I do not foresee that happening. We're probably going to get a couple red candles off the bell, and we are just going to absolutely rip. So, if you want to learn how to make money in the stock market, check out the links below. If you want some cool merch, check out the links below. If you want to day trade with us, check out the links below for the OBR Discord. I do enjoy trading with those guys each and every day. You can also watch the channel when I am live. And other than that, good luck out there.